Michael Bloomberg really bombed out bad during the first debate. This man has only proven himself to just be bad all the way around. He's got a horrible track record with Black people. Who really is the one that carries the Democratic Party? You know, Hispanics do not vote like Black people do. So you really have to rely on us to even get in office. If we don't come out big, you don't win. You also have the women's situation with Bloomberg. Boy, I tell you what, is there anything likable about this man? I'm not sure that there really is. But one thing I can say when it comes down to these rich and ultra rich white men, all of that sexual harassment and all that stuff, this is just what they do, y'all. This is what they do. They all seem to have it in their backgrounds, including President Trump. So this came out on slate.com, February 21st, 2020. All right, got disrupted. Michael Bloomberg, I don't know, how do you redeem yourself when your past is just so bad that you can't even escape it? Most times presidential primary debates happen, and there's some general agreement that one or two candidates did well or won, in the sense that they spoke coherently and at least somewhat memorably about their case for being elected in a way that seems likely to resonate with known voter preferences. Maybe also there'll be a loser, someone who stumbled over a few answers and got zapped by rival zingers or was ignored by moderators. Then polls come out, and a few days later, and maybe the winners end up moving a few points up and the losers a few points down. Well, I tell you what, Michael Bloomberg did so, he got bombarded up on that stage, and he just did not do so well at all. The paragraph above does not describe Wednesday's Democratic debate in Las Vegas. Nearly everyone, including reportedly Michael Bloomberg's own campaign staffers, thought he did not just badly, but historically badly. And now the first post-debate primary polls is out from Morning Consult, and it confirms that impression. Yeah, he did horrible. I don't see how anybody can work for Bloomberg and try to play this one off. You can't even play it off. So here's a tweet that went out from Ellie Yoakley. New post hashtag Dem debate poll ahead of hashtag Nevada caucus. At Bloomberg's first choice support fell 3 points nationwide to 17% and behind at Joe Biden. And we know Joe Biden, he is just losing all kinds of Black support. His net favorability fell 20 points, the only significant movement among candidates. So Bloomberg sees popularity decline after debate debut. Yeah, I don't know if anybody prepared this man, because he did not look very prepared up on that stage at all. It is almost like he threw himself up there and he tried to wing it instead of getting really seasoned on the answers. He was clearly not ready. Not ready at all. 20 points down in favorability and 30 points down with moderate Democrats. The ideological group that was responsible for his pre debate rise. The good news for Bloomberg is that there's not yet any evidence that the rivals who helped fillet him change voters' impressions of themselves that significantly. Elizabeth Warren went from being 10 points behind him to 5 points ahead, but her favorability didn't change, and her rise was within the polls' margin of error. The fallout might not be over, but for now, he's in third place, which is not dropout of the race immediately territory. The other good news is that insofar as humans can only perceive time as something that moves in one direction, he'll never have to experience those 2 hours on stage again. Well, you still got to persuade the voters and give them a reason why you are worth voting for. And right now, I just don't see that in Michael Bloomberg. I don't see it. You know, I don't see it. If he wanted to prove himself, that first impression was not good at all, y'all. It wasn't. I looked at some of the videos of that night, and they came at him hard. They really did. And there was accusations of him trying to buy the election, and man, it was not a pretty sight. But y'all, please tell me what you think. You know, you got a background of stop and frisk. There's no apology that's going to wipe that out from people's minds. And then you got all this other stuff about women, but I trail on that lightly because 53% of white women put Trump in office, and he had all that grab him by the pussy, and all these women came out against Trump, you know? So I don't see how you can not have a problem with Trump, but you got a problem with Bloomberg. That just doesn't make sense. That's just sending too many mixed messages, too confusing. And look, either you're going to be that way across the board with women issues, or please be quiet and stop all this guy, let's look at his track record with women, this one, let's ignore it and put him in the White House. It's just not working. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.